from his presence. Receive from his glory. Receive from his glory. Receive from his power. Receive from his power. What does it speak? It speaks momentum. Receive from his presence. Receive from his glory. Yes, receive from his power. It speaks momentum. Oh, momentum. Oh, momentum. Oh, it speaks momentum. Oh, what does it speak? It speaks Receive from his presence. Receive from his glory. Receive of his power. Receive from his power. What does it speak? It speaks momentum. Receive from his presence. Receive from his glory. Receive from his power. It speaks momentum. Oh, momentum. Oh, momentum. Oh, it speaks momentum. Oh, momentum. It speaks momentum.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming on. I see you all coming on. I love it. I love it. Hello, Australia. Lovely. Hello, Nigel. Hello, Miss Priscilla. It's cold where you are. You've seen our temperatures, right? Hello, Suzanne. Oh, you're back home in lovely. Lovely to see you all on. It's always a pleasure. I know that God is doing some wonderful things, and it's just wonderful to see you all coming on. And so, let me do this. The only thing I forgot to announce. Oh, I know it's Inspirational Tuesday, but the excitement is growing, and I want you to see this. So we've got some new tools. Yeah, join me in prayer and purchase a copy of the prayer journal. The link is in the chat. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that into your hands, and then us doing that together. So welcome everyone. It is such a pleasure to have you all coming on, see you all coming on. Yeah, hello, Miss Sheila. Lovely. Oh, so it's the conclusion. I cannot believe that I am saying to you, it is the last Tuesday in January. I was about to say February. You saw my lips, right? I was about to say February. It's the last Tuesday in January. It's been 5 weeks, 5 Tuesdays. Oh my gosh. I didn't know what to do with myself, but it's just been wonderful. I got a chance to minister at the Proverbs 31 conference with Velkus Maddox and my dear friend and sister, Dr. Barbie, and then my new friend, Pastor Felicity from Vegas. So we had Vegas, Ohio, and Dallas in the house. It was lovely, and just the different accents going on, because Felicity is from South Africa. And when she spoke about the sovereignty of God and the sovereignty and being under a sovereign, I was just like, she speaks my language. But I just want to continue on from Change Your Viewpoint and just give you a quick recap, right? So the first week, I talked about the call to come up and see, and what elevation meant, giving you the definition of elevation: to be raised or to lift something up. And with all that we've gone through in 2023, we qualify for the elevation, and we qualify for those open doors. And it's going to be some unexpected open doors, places of promotion, places to exercise your authority, the fullness of your authority, to be received in the full measure of who you are. Somebody's going to receive that, to be received in the full measure of who you are, elevated, set up, to be raised up because of what you carry. And you're going to see some people being pulled down. We're seeing that right now because it is 2024, and it's not only the number 12, but it's times two. So it's that divine order of priesthood, the divine order of shaking. And so one of my songs that I woke up with last week, I think I said it to you all here, Shift, and the intro into that song that I'm speaking, I said something has to shift to make room for me. And so God is making things move to elevate you into the place that He has preordained you to be. And so that was week one. And on the ninth, it's still talking about change your viewpoint, but it was highlighting that 2 Corinthians 4, verse 9 to 11, you're persecuted but not forsaken, cast down but not destroyed. And I know that, yes, thank you, Miss Sheila. Thank you. Receive the full measure. They're going to make room and receive the full measure that is within you in this time of elevation. It's not a time to shrink back. It's a time to really be unlocked and unleashed. I think I wrote a song on that too. But yeah, it's this just wonderful season that we are in. And so it's changing your viewpoint, changing how you respond to things that are happening. Hello, Felicia. Things that are happening to you, things that are happening around you. Change how you respond to it, because this is going to be a year that you already know how God has set you up, how He set you up last year, all the challenges, all the stretching. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to talk about stretching, all the stretching that you did. Yes, thank you. All the stretching that He's done in you and through you for this place of elevation. The character now matches the measure of what you are coming into. Somebody's going to type that in. The character now reflects the measure to which you're being stretched to, so that you can fully walk in the full capacity of who you are. I'm going to receive that. Nobody else receives that. The full capacity to walk in the full capacity of who you are. Then on the 16th, I talk about pressure. Oh my gosh. And I still love this, because this is now the third week, and I'm going to add to what I said starting from the 16th. So pressure leads to transition. Transition requires pressure. You can't have one without the other. Yeah, and so you can't have one without the other. And so I know that as you walk into this place of transition, transition requires pressure. You cannot get away from it. What you've gone through last week, and now I'm going to keep explaining to you. Hello, Shoni. So good to see you, my love. Suzanne, sorry. So good to see you. There you are, Shoni. I knew I'd seen you. Hello, so good to see you. Yeah, transition requires pressure. You cannot run from it. You just have to submit, yield to. If you don't like the word submit, yield to, come under the full authority of Lord, I am willing. And that is not just a confession, but it's an act. And you act it out by being at peace. And sometimes frustration does not give you peace, but when you understand what He's bringing you into, it will give you peace, because yeah, we're at a new stage in our lives for Him. Thank you, to walk in the full capacity. Did you write full? Yes, you did. Full capacity of who you are. I'm loving these responses today. And so I went on to say that transition is the place of either submission to receive authority, or fear, and then you remain in frustration. And then week 23 was, how are you feeding your thoughts? It's so important to know when you're going through pressure, when you're going through stretching, when you're going through yielding to the Lord, you have to pull away from certain people because they're not feeding your faith. And you can say to them that spiritual, you are not feeding my faith, rather than get out of my face and be rude and be vicious. We talked about last week, sometimes people are vicious and they're just saying, I'm speaking my truth, but it's not building you, it's not encouraging you. It's truth, but it's truth that defames you, makes you want to retreat and lose the confidence in yourself. There are people that critique you, and as strong as that critique is, it hurts for a moment, but it builds you up because you've come to this place where it's pressure. We're going to talk about that today because I've been building on that. It's been stirring in me. Oh my gosh. And so last week we talked about how do you feed your faith. And I gave you the coach. Shalom, shalom, my love. I gave you the coach, the women's basketball coach, Van der Veer, who took a sabbatical in 1995 to 96 to train the Olympic team, and it just set a sweep across the Olympic world. The American women's basketball team has won for the past 8 years, I believe it is. I'm done all my research for the past 8 years. And so this was one of the statements that she made that I grabbed a hold of and just developed it over this weekend. But she said that Vanderbilt often cites the year as critical to her development, which is 95 and 96 to her coaching, because she understood how to handle outside pressure and outsized pressure. And that's so good for you all to know that there's the different. And so the Lord has developed that message within me. But before I get into that, let me develop that thought within me. And let me give you the scripture again, 2 Corinthians 4, verse 9 to 11. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. Always bearing about in the body and the dying of the Lord Jesus, that the life also of Jesus might be made manifest in our body. For we which live are always delivered unto death for Jesus' sake, that the life also of Jesus might be made manifest in our mortal bodies. Persecuted, oh, check. Forsaken, check. Cast down, check. Destroyed, check. But still thriving, still bounce back. I'm bearing about in my body. Oh, we could all show the scars of the different things that we've gone through, right? The mental anguish, the mental torment, but still faith is alive in us. So there's something that we are feeding ourselves with that makes us bounce back, that makes us stand. Knocked down, but you get up and you stand. Forsaken, but you get up and you stand. And in the midst of being forsaken, there are people that are drawn to you to feed your faith. I woke up this morning thinking of the eagle, and I will do that another time because I wouldn't do that justice here on Inspirational Tuesday because I love teaching on eagles and the development and the changes that they go through and where they go and why they go to the high place. It just amazing. I haven't taught that in a long time, but God reminded me of that this morning. So what do I want to leave you with? Because we're 15 minutes in. Thank you, Miss Sheila. Thank you. We're 15 minutes in. So if you see my post, and you're going to see some posts this week, still with a thought pattern and still having the conversation about pressure and transition. But I said to you that the two things that Van der Veer spoke on was outside pressure and outsized pressure. And this weekend, when I was preparing for Proverbs 31, women, God spoke to me and said, there's 3 levels of pressure. There's inner, there's outer, and there's outside. Somebody's going to write that down for me. Oh, yes, Twilight, I will. Maybe on RMMTV, because that would give me the full freedom. Thank you, because you're RMM. Yes, that would give me the full freedom to do that. And it's a wonderful teaching. Anyway, 3 levels of pressure: inner, outer, and outside. You all take me in different directions, but I'm going to stay here. Inner is the mental. It's your imagination. it's feelings, it's the soul side of you, right? That's the inner pressure. But in this inner pressure, you don't fully know your pain threshold yet, right? Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you. And, oh, I love you all. I love you all. Inner, outer, and outside. Your outside, your outer is your environment, the things that you can't control. Sometimes you feel like you're in an obstacle course just because of the things that just bombard you from all sides, right? And it's in the outer pressure that you learn your pain threshold. And sometimes we all have different pain thresholds. The things that I can take as my stress is a different level to your stress. Being overwhelmed, being stretched exceedingly abundantly above is far different to mine, because it depends on the mandate, it depends on the call on your life, it depends on the business that you do. Come on, I'm talking to business people here, right? If you're a student, it depends on what you're studying, what the deadline is for all of us. Pressure comes when it's deadline. No matter what the deadline is, pressure comes when there's deadline. Outer interference, outer pressure comes when you're on deadline. Right? You can be sailing nicely through, and you set yourself a deadline, and suddenly everybody's schedule is more important than yours. Right? Thank you. And so I know that outside pressure helps you to learn your threshold. And it was just wonderful last year watching our team here at RMM, our media team, our front desk, Lady Wanda, Jay, and we all found new strength in the things that we had to take on, and the things that we had to overcome, and the things that were filling up on our plate. But it did not erode the effectual outcome. It didn't erode our presentation. In fact, to a degree, it strengthened it. And this is what I want to talk about. When you talk about outsized pressure is that overwhelming. It's beyond what you think that you are capable of. It's where the boundaries have been spread out. You've drawn the line, and you've had to cross that line to keep things in order. And I'm not saying cross the line where you cross the line because you said this is how much I'm going to take, and yet it's been overwhelming. It's been sometimes like a flood, and you've got to come up to the surface to breathe. But in that breathing, God downloads how to do it. God downloads the administration. God downloads the authority. God downloads the wisdom. Okay. Why? Because now you have been stretched to the point of your authority. You've been stretched to the point of your excellence. Being overwhelmed should, you heard me say should, right? Should produce. Thank you. So true. Yes, should produce, that overwhelming should produce another level of excellence in you, because you know when you've been cast down, you rose up. You know when you were persecuted, you rose up. You know when you were abandoned, you rose up. A phrase that my close leadership know is a phrase my family knows is this phrase, and yet we rise. No matter what's thrown at us, and yet we rise. It's gonna be somebody's new rhema. That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna be somebody's new rhema, and yet we rise. Because this is what the challenge God has put on us, and this is the challenge. So when you come to that place of outside, it's overwhelming. Think of Vanderveer. When I told you that they played 52 games, or maybe 82 games, and across the world. So that was outsized pressure. They knew how to play, and they knew how to win, but now they were playing on overdrive, when they're tired, when they are worn out, when they think they've got nothing else to give, but their conditioning. Can I talk to somebody for a moment? Those of you that have done weight training or any type of training for a race, you have to build your muscles up, right? So that it has muscle memory. And at some point, your coach will push you beyond what you think you're capable of, because he realized, or they or she has realized, that you have built up muscle memory. You build up muscle strength. Your muscles know how to the word is recover quickly, and or go past the pain barrier. And so that's what all the things you walk through. Can I talk to somebody right here? All the things that you walk through, it has built up a resistance in you. It's built the character in you to rise to this next level of excellence, this next level of maturity that God is opening up. So when the doors open up, you will walk through. The pressure will be great, but you can walk through, because you know that He took you, King David. He took you from the lion. He took you to the bear. Then He took you to Goliath. And it's what you know. What do you have in your hands? What is the skill set that you have? Praise God, right? What is the skill set that you have? What's the skill set that you've been using? So I want you to, this month has been Change Your Viewpoint. And I pray that you will come back and watch these. They're on Facebook, they're on YouTube, they're in a YouTube playlist, so you don't have to search all over the place. It's right there for you to enjoy. Click and share. Let's let somebody know. For my Instagram audience, thank you for joining me. This is my first time doing it on all three platforms without bad camera angle. You can see everything. You can't read what the others are saying on, but you can see when I put it up on the screen. So I'm just so thankful that you can join me here every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm here encouraging you, provoking you to think, keeping you inspired. And can I just tell you one more time, because I'm so excited about this? Oh, where is it? That prayer journal, the Mega Women Prayer Journal that you can use to pray throughout the year is here. Can I do it that way? No. I can't do two screens yet. I will practice in that for presentation. And so I just know that you are going to enjoy it. And you can order it. It's in the chat where you can order it. The link is in the chat. The link is also in a post that will be coming up. And if you're on Instagram, you can go to the profile button on my page, and in there is 3 links, and one of them is for the journal. And so check it out, get to know me. And for those of you that are Mega Women, I've got some exciting news coming up very, very soon. We're doing the finality of it. It's going to be a great year. I'm so excited. It's just January, and we are truly planning some exciting things and doing some exciting things. And so I look forward to speaking to you all soon, seeing you on here live when I come on, and seeing you at our church, the Infinity Center. I like what you're saying, Twyla. I like that. Thank you. Thank you so much. And to all of you, keep staying in contact, keep watching, keep us lifted up. So many expansions happening, and we want you to be a part of it. Keep your support coming. There's new ways now to give to Mega Women, so you can support Mega Women for the vision that we have, and for the people that we partner with here locally and overseas. So I look forward to seeing your response, hearing your response, and for you being a part of what we're doing. God bless you. Have a great week. I know that God is going to do some wonderful things for you, in you, and through you. Bye, my loves. Have a great day.